The casino had asked us to mention. They said they were getting a lot of interest in futures bets this week, and so there actually are some really good value in futures bets right now, especially now that you've seen 1 week, you kind of understand how the team's going to look, or at least how they're going to feel a little bit, or what their game plan might be. So that being said, I'll start with one if you want to find one, or if you found one that you already like, whatever you want to do. I'm happy. I'm here to help. What?
Listen, futures bets, I've not really participated in them very much in the past.
Sure.
But whenever you find out that you can bet on the Las Vegas Raiders just to make the playoffs.
Okay. What's that line like?
Plus 300. Las Vegas Raiders just to make the playoffs is plus 300.
Yeah, but they're in a division with the Chiefs. And the Broncos.
I think they're good enough to,
and the Chargers.
They're good enough to do 10-7. The Chargers are fantastic, but I think that
and the Broncos.
But I think the Raiders are going to spoil everything, just like how they spoiled the Ravens last night.
Okay,
a new stadium. That stadium, by the way, did you see the whole I almost got goosebumps just looking at just watching the pregame.
Money looks fun.
National anthem, neither here nor there, but having Steve Aoki DJ your football game and then having Bruce Buffer come out and do his thing, it's like, whoa, we're at a party and a football game broke out.
Really did. It really felt like that.
So I think they can make the playoffs.
Las Vegas Raiders to make the playoffs. That's a good. That's. I should be higher than that because of the division there. And honestly, if we're being honest, if you're gonna beat out two of these teams, either the Chiefs or the Chiefs are gonna make the playoffs. The Broncos or the Chargers.
I wouldn't be so sure.
I am.
All it takes is a couple injuries. You never know what's gonna happen.
I'm sure.
That's why it's a futures bet.
Well, I guess so. Speaking of the Raiders,
that's what I like.
How about this for futures bet? Plus 3,500. Derek Carr to lead the NFL in passing yards. He's leading it right now. He's sitting up top. He's threw for 435 yards last week. He's going to be behind in a lot of games. He's going to chuck it up there. He's 70%, 68% in his career completion percentage. He's got some weapons, Darren Waller, and maybe other guys. We're not sure yet because the coach hasn't schemed anything for him yet. But 3,500? How's that not worth $10?
Whenever you see the lights on at the casino, that was D-Nop's doing with plus 3,500 bets. Why would you take those?
I think he could lead the NFL in passing yards.
He could at a clip of plus 35-1. Yeah, he could.
Yeah, I don't know. I think there's value in that. Another
35-1. If you have a bag of orange marbles, 35 of them are and red. Then you have one yellow one. You think you're pulling out that yellow marble?
Derek Carr's that yellow marble.
I hope it happens now.
Yeah,
I really do. Hope it happens.
I got $20.
I really do hope it happens.
Speaking of big value bets, if we're actually being honest, plus 3,200. Drew loves these. Steelers to win the Super Bowl. Who says no?
Why not?
I mean, they played well last week, did they not?
I mean, yeah, that's what Steelers to win the Super Bowl. I think that's
a plus 3,200 seems like a lot.
I wish we could pull the stats of that bet in quantities based on geographic region, like a heat map.
Oh, it's definitely Western
in the Southwestern, which I guess it's probably for most places, right? Like Baltimore fans think Baltimore's going to win the Super Bowl. They just put a couple bucks on it just to do that. But still, for Steelers to win the Super Bowl, I think if people are going to bet anything, I think it's going to be for the Steelers to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, plus 3,200.
Yeah, why not?
Those are big odds.
Here we go. Steelers. Here we go. Pittsburgh's going to the Super Bowl. Here we go.
They got Najee.
Here we go.
Plus 3,200 though. I mean, why not?
They got Najee black and the gold. We'll add a line every week. They win.
We got Najee black and the gold. Here we go. And that's the one for this week. So nice. If the Steelers win, you might have a full course.
It's like the 12 days of Christmas.
But on the first day of Christmas. Christmas isn't giving plus 3,200 odds, though. I guarantee Jesus is not giving $3,200 odds on that.
Water and wine, no 3,200.
No 3,200 odds.
32-1
rather. The other one that I think is Drew. I think this is a really good value one actually here. Let me know what you think. Matt Stafford MVP. You were high on the on the Raiders.
I like that.
You were high on the Rams.
I like that.
You know what it is?
No.
It's 800. Plus 800.
I think that's fair. I think he very well could win the MVP. He's surrounded by a coaching staff, by
ton of talent.
Environment. You go from Detroit to Los Angeles. A lot of people would say you're doing things right in your life.
And He started a tech company that kind of worked out. But you know who's betting this one a lot? I bet you, Detroit fans, because they watch him every week. If you weren't a Detroit fan, why you wouldn't watch that team, right? So you didn't see him. I mean, these guys know, like, oh, this guy's special. Mm-hmm. And then America saw him come out because you see him once on Thanksgiving, and then America saw him because he came out on. Was it Monday or Sunday Night Football last week? The 2 days ago, and threw for 1 billion yards, 2 touchdowns, 3 touchdowns, and looked like the dude was 28 in his prime. You know what I mean? So plus 800 is an insane value bet on that. So if you want to put a couple of bones on that, I think that one makes a ton of sense.
20 for 26, 321 yards.
Yeah.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.